Yeah, and I mean, my whole family is all blue collar,
Right.
public servants. So when I first started, I was going door to door, and I'd go into all the municipalities. So I give everybody that is in that arena a discount. So it
Mm,
was really natural for me to give that discount, but it's also the reason why we had so many people, pass our name out. So,
okay.
our prices are always good, but it's really nice to incentivize, and take care of the people that serve our communities every day.
Nice. Nice. No, that's great.
It comes back full fold.
No, no, I agree. I agree 100%. Now, okay, you have the idea. And again, I read that you took out the SBA loan. You said banks wouldn't approve your finance your startup business.
Yeah, and it was just a terrible timing to jump into the oil game.
Yeah, I mean, 2007, the market was taking a tank.
Yeah, and that's when everybody was really, they thought we were crazy to do it. But we kind of already had almost a full year of planning, this out and how we're going to execute it, that we needed to be in business by fall of 2007. So we spent the whole summer scrapping together what we could. And, there was a lot of sacrifice there. So when we saw, I didn't know anything about the oil markets and how they were that unstable. I just knew the part of, I pick up the oil and I make it to someone's house that needs heating oil, make the delivery safely, and on to the next stop. So
Okay.
it was a real, hard introduction to the instability of the oil markets.
Do you believe, I know it's hard to say this, a lot of times people say, if I realized how much work this thing would have taken in the beginning, I might not have started.
I knew it was going to be a lot of work. And that's
Okay.
one thing, I never really considered myself a businessman, and, but I do know I can do one thing so good that, it's kind of led me to where I am today, is that I could just work hard. I put my head down and just can push through it. And I take it as a challenge. So the harder the work is, the more I want to pursue that avenue to see what I can, to push through it and get to the other side.
Interesting. And I feel the same way. I saw something somewhere, I don't know if it was on your IG or the website, where you guys were offering summer internship programs.
Yes.
Okay. Did you yourself, growing up as a young man, attend a summer internship program?
I did not. I had applied for a few of them, and in the
Okay.
construction industry, you always had to know somebody to get you into, that company. So I'd always just, wherever I could work and get hired, that's where I fell. And usually it would be for, summer projects. I'd go find a mason or a roofer to be just a general laborer.
Oh, so so you worked throughout the summers in school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that makes sense.
high school, I, always had a job landscaping, changing oil at Jiffy Lube. So I was always staying busy because I knew that's one thing I was good at, is working with my hands, not being a student in school.
Right.
So I do that after school. And then same thing, trying out college, I always had a good construction job to, make ends meet, but keep things going on my other end and paying for school. So the military had brought so many good things to me because I didn't want to be one of those people walking out of college in debt. Wanted to, take on some responsibility and learn some leadership skills, which that fulfilled completely, which put me on the path I am today. Is, everything is really hinged off my service in the military and just learning that structure and just implementing that on my day to day. So
I can tell you, man, you seem like a really, really humble guy. That's pretty remarkable.
yeah, it's my whole family being public servants and veterans. It's one of those things that just kind of comes in our character where, and it's almost to a fault where, nothing is ever good enough because you could always do a little bit more. You could always work a little bit harder. And my wife will always say that's my downfall, because even when I go home at night, the wheels are always turning. I'm on the computer. I'm looking for opportunities just to keep the company growing. And now I have, close to 50 employees, and they have families. So now it's really incentivizing to work even harder to make sure that we can sustain this operation and continue to grow, and so they could have fruitful lives, working here as employees.